All right, so today we're going to be installing the 32-inch Lasfit light bar on a 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. The whole purpose of this install is to install the light bar right under here. So it's going to be very seamless, very low-key you can say, but it's still going to shine out the light pretty bright. Alright, so this is the light bar. What I liked about it is that it's a mixture of spot and flood. To give you an idea of what it'll look like, it'll be behind this grill. So you kind of position the light bar there. It's a 32-inch light bar. You have enough room to move it around, center it where you like. All you're going to need is some basic tools. Lasfit does a phenomenal job, and they send you all the brackets, all the hardware, and all you need to purchase is some brackets to mount to the side of the light before you'll install it. So Lasfit also includes side brackets and bottom brackets as previously stated. I'm only going to be using the side brackets to go under the grill. So it'll be all these here. Pretty much I'll only be needing the bolts to attach to the ends, and then we'll tighten them to the bracket. To give you a little visual, this is where your final product will look like. It'll be right here. Okay, so here we are already under the truck. For reference, you can see the driver's side tow hook there. Where you want to install your brackets, it's on these two pre-drilled holes there. So as you can see, they line up perfectly. This is where your bracket looks like. This is where the light will be connected to. For ease of it, let me point them out here. So that you have one, you have two. I'm also going to be removing these two brackets that hold on to the bottom part of your bumper. Now we hand tighten one of the brackets here so you can see what it looks like. So one end, the other end, and your light bar will shine right through here. Another important thing to point out is you want to make sure you have a see-through mesh lower grill. A lot of them will have the air dam. My truck had the air dam. All I did was remove it when I changed this bumper. If you don't change your bumper, there's just a set of screws here that you have to remove, or you can just order another mesh grill. But just for reference so that you see where we're going to be installing everything, that's what the final product should look like. As of now, again, we'll be removing these brackets to slide the light bar right under this side. It actually wasn't necessary to remove the bracket completely, so we just shifted it out the way. Now the light bar has been installed. As you can see, the bracket is in place. It's up to you to position the light where you best want it. The cable, I ran it right through here because it can go up to the firewall. Through the in front of the radiator here. On the things for the brackets, I chose the second bottom hole because it gives me a better position to pull the light back and shine the light forward there. So now it's just up to you here. Hand tighten it, and then you'll have your little Allen key to tighten the ends of it, and you'll be set. Under the truck, everything is installed. Driver's side and passenger side. So one bolt, bolt number 2 on the passenger side. The light bar connects through here. The only challenge about it installing this is when you're tightening using your Allen key here. So you tighten the light bar to your brackets. This is very, very easy. Just tighten that. Driver's side, same thing. Using the Allen key with this one, I went over the top to tighten it. Fortunately, the Allen key is an L shape. As long as you get that little side there, you'll be able to tighten it. It's not going anywhere. Light shines out perfectly through the grill. I've already retightened the brackets from the lower bumper here. My wire, again, it runs through here. As you can see, I connected to existing holes and the harness that was there. Just zip tied it, better yet, just to make it look clean as it goes up through the engine bay. Zip tied it here, just because I don't want the wires moving around and risking them getting caught somewhere. But a very, very clean install. This light bar, looks phenomenal. So here we are in the engine bay. To remove the positive terminal socket here, this is a 12mm and this is a 10mm. Now they are not extremely tight, so when you put them back on, do not over tighten them. You'll connect the positive terminal and the negative terminal. Then again, my harness all runs here. I have it together here so I wouldn't get all messy, but we have our positive and our negative terminals. Positive, negative. Don't over tighten, just a little bit of pressure and For the socket wrench, again, this is a 12, this is a 10. You could even do it with the little screwdriver. I have my wrench here, make it easier. Once it is all connected to your battery, to run the switch, down here, you'll see, let me go in there. There's a little rubber nipple there. You can see it right here. You can run your switch through there if you don't want to connect it to a panel. Again, Lasfit has an 8-gang panel. I highly recommend it if you're going to be running multiple lights. You purchase it. If you only want to install the light bar on that switch, you can run it through here. I recommend using a clothes hanger or something that's a little stiff to go through that. You don't need excessive pressure. There's already a loom of wires going through that. You can just follow that there. For reference, you can see there is 1, 2, 3 little mesh gaps on that side, and the same amount on this side. You can use that as a little reference to even it out. Looks phenomenal. Excuse the dirty truck. So it is finally nighttime and I get to test the light bar. As you can see, all lights are off. I am in a very dark street and the only lights you see are the daytime running lights. Let's go ahead and turn on the bar so you can get a look at what it looks like. And there we have it. It is literally so bright that I cannot record in front of it where it blinds the camera. It looks amazing. And look how far out it reaches. The street is very dark. That is all literally the light bar. It hits easily the next block. I love the pattern, how it has a flood spot combo. Just looks phenomenal. Lasfit really outdid themselves with this bar.